Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome once again to the DC Coin World International Coin channel. If you like to see videos of international coins or world coins, please feel free to subscribe to our channel. We love getting new subscribers. We don't send you anything or do anything or take any information from you. You simply click the subscribe button on your home screen, and it puts you in as a subscriber. And then when you go to your home screen, you may get a note on there at certain times that we put a new video out, and you can feel free to look at it if you want or not. Today we have two coins for you from the country of Japan. We have a 1921 coin and a 1939 coin. So let's start in and talk about the identifying features on each coin. The 1921 coin is a 5-sen coin. They're both 5-sen coins. And if you look at the writing on it, you see that it says Japan up here, but down here it says year 10 Taisho, Taisho. So this is from year 10 of the Taisho era. And so in the Japanese calendar, they break it into different eras. And this particular one translates into the year 1921 in the European calendar. So this is a 1921 year 10 Taisho 5-sen coin. And we can't tell it's 5-sen from the front. We'll have to see that on the Obverse. But what we can tell from the front is how beautiful this design is. So if we start looking at the design, we see that we actually have these wave patterns that the lettering is sitting in. These are like waves going around. We have an inner rim and a hole in it, but we also have what they call a flower cartouch around the inner rim. And so see how the flower pattern kind of goes around. And we have a beaded inner rim to the outer rim. And if we tip it up, we can see that it is a smooth coin, and the inner rim is smooth inside here also. If we move over to the 1939 coin, we can already see that there's some major differences. For one thing, it's a different color. The 1921 coin is a copper nickel coin. It weighs 2.63 grams. It's 19 millimeters in diameter and 1.4 millimeters thick. The 1939 coin is 2.8 grams, so it weighs a little bit more. It's 19 millimeters in diameter. It's a little bit thinner. A little bit not as wide. And it's 1 millimeter thick, so it's quite a bit thinner in terms of how thick it is from rim to rim. On this one, you can see we have cherry blossoms on it. One half a cherry blossom on each side of the coin. Again, it says Japan at the top. At the bottom, we have entered a different era of Japanese coins. This is year 13 of the Showa era. So we have changed emperors, and we've gone from the Taisho era to the Showa era. And this again has the beaded section of the outer rim. It has the raised inner and the hole in the center. And if we tip it up, we can see that it is again smooth. If we go to the back of these coins, we can see immediately when we turn this one over, we do have the Japanese signal that this is a Japanese coin, and that is the chrysanthemum flower on the top. We also have the value here, so we have 5-sen, 5-sen. So that's interesting. I mean, obviously they didn't change the language between 1921 and 1939. So when we have a 5-sen coin, we can identify that no matter what the era. We have the beaded inner on both of these. And see how this one is split into quarters, the kind of diagonal quarters, and this one is not. So let's look at the 1921. We have the chrysanthemum flower at the top. We have the Paulownia flowers at the bottom, and they have these heart-shaped leaves in the shape of a human heart. We have the raised inner rim again, and when we look, we can see there's actually some flowers and leaves here. On the 1939, we see that we have it's 1/4 cuts. In here we have the lines going through. Again, it says the 5 sen. At the top we have the chrysanthemum flower again. And now at the bottom we have the paulownia leaf. It's the same leaf, you see, slightly different show of the plant, but it's pretty much the same plant here and here, and the same flower here and here. Okay, that's all we have today for our 1921 and 1939 5 sen coins. Feel free to collect these. This one's getting up in age. It's almost 100 years old. In a couple of years it'll be 100, but these are still widely available. And why is that? Well, let me add one more thing. There were 133 million of these made, and it has been demonetized, so you can't use it as currency anymore. So there's plenty of them out there. And on this one, there were 98 million of these made. And again, there's plenty of them out there because this was demonetized too. So these are coins you should be able to find and should be able to collect. They will not have a very high value in terms of money value, but this one might be worth $1.50 to $2 US, and this one would not be worth nearly as much. It's probably, it's hard telling because they don't even list a value on Numista, but it's probably worth $1 US plus shipping. All right, have a great day from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel.